Hey everyone, I hope you got that. How's everyone doing today? First off, well, before we go into this, I just like to say, yes, originally I had said we were going to talk about knives, but the best laid schemes of mice and men, preppers, and new homeowners often go askew. Awry, down the toilet, and through the mixing machine. All right, so I'm going to jump back here and do a little roll call and say hi to. Okay, so obviously Uncle Al down below me here was the first one to type in the chat. Then Keith Kronk. Then Courtney at Wide Family Farm. And Will at JIT Preparedness Info. And the JIT stands for Just in Time. Michael 58. Jay. And then Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. And everybody's chatting a lot. CR. Creative Redundancy from north of the border. And Silhouette Park Farm. Hey, how you doing? Gunslinger Outdoors. All right, and to answer Jay's question here, did the move get completed yet? I'm still upstairs here, guys, and that's part of what went south today. Albany Mountain Homestead, hey, so what's been going on was that the morning, when I made the arrangement to meet the internet installer for Sparklight, piece of crap company they are. Yes, I'm going to be bad-mouthing them again. Said, oh, okay, I had to do the online thing. Additional information. This will be the first time Sparklight has ever been installed at this location. Cable may need to be extended from the previous power pole down the street. One power pole is all they had to string it from one pole to the next pole. Guy gets out here, and he, I got a automated call last night saying the tech will be arriving sometime tomorrow and will call you a half hour before his arrival. No phone call. Shows up about 10 o'clock. I was carrying my phone around with me all day, and we were moving stuff across the street and getting everything done because we spent, I'll go into that and say, a lot of times cleaning. But so anyways, he shows up and he goes, we want to put it in here. We want to run it here. We talked about some stuff. And then he looks up at the pole and he goes, there's no cable up there. And he walks out, looks down the street. Oh, it's on the pole down there. Wow, that's the longest thing. I can't string that. I'll have to call my boss to see about getting our contractor out here, our construction contractor that strings the long distances. So he goes, calls his boss, comes back. Your home has been deemed unserviceable because it would cost $5,000 to string from one pole to the next pole, and Sparklight's only willing to pay $800 of it. So we can't service you unless you want to pay the other $4,200. Dave's Mule Train is here. Howie's here. Hey, Howie. Mary Beth is here. Who else did I miss on the side while I'm chatting away here? Make sure I caught everybody here. Okay. And so what happened was, so I told him, okay. And I kind of go, go ahead. And he goes, you're taking right off the good. He goes, I had my other hat on at the time, and I go, oh, I'm just gonna talk to people. I pointed to that, and his eyes got about that big. But found out that Sparklight's under the impression that they have exclusive rights to string cable for this in the city of Basalt. They don't. The company before them that they bought out was Cable One, and they did not have exclusive rights. They were just the only ones willing to come down here. And the city council and the city attorney says, nope, no one has exclusive rights. In fact, we'd like to get some competition down here. So my wife went and posted on I Love Firth, a regional party line type, informational type stuff thing, and got several replies back. And most of them said FiberCon provided the best service. And so I called FiberCon, and we chatted and gave them the address. And she goes, "You should need to know the specific address, because basically what it does is they have on the City of First water tower have a big antenna, and if you have line of sight to the antenna, it's not true satellite. It's dish to broadcaster. Well, some places are the trees around there block it. And she goes, I'm not, from looking at this, from our last survey done, not sure if you'll reach the Firth Tower, but you should have line of sight to the Shelley Bluff, which is about 6 miles north of us."
Hey, Jess.
Hey, Jess. Keto homesteading. Hey, there we go. All right. Anyways, so got it set up, and she goes, right now we're really busy. It'll probably take 3 to 4 weeks before the first available appointment. I can hear her typing away on the computer and stuff, and she goes, "Oh, wait a minute. You're down by Blackfoot." Yeah. Okay. On the 15th, in 2 weeks, we have one opening at 1:15. Will that work for you? Yes. So I'm stuck up here for the next couple of weeks while we're sleeping across the way. We got just about everything moved over there. There's just a few things left up here to go that need, my wife's computer and stuff, but that's going to stay here until she goes back to California. Then I'll move that whole table and the printer set up all over across the street. And we got some other things up in the attic and stuff that'll get moved over the rest of this week. The shop needs to be moved over still. From my little 8-foot or 12-foot wide, 20-foot long shop into my new 40-foot by 30-foot shop.
Hush.
Dave, if you can find a way out here, I got a travel trailer for you to live in if you can get out here.
Well, you got a nice big pickup. Just come on out and pick me up.
Yeah.
I give you $1,000 for gas.
Well, if I had one that was 4-wheel drive and could pull my other trailer, it'd be no problem. But so our plans to be basically I was supposed to be over there tonight, and everything just going really weird. These guys are just listening to this again. We were talking about it beforehand.
Yeah.
In the beginning, last week on Wednesday, we signed our paperwork. Everything went perfect. On Thursday, Brandon, the guy we bought the house from, signed his paperwork for the new house he bought down in Blackfoot. So he spent all day. After he signed, he went and got new flooring for his house, because his house came with white carpet throughout, including the kitchen. So Thursday night, he had pre-ordered and had it all set up, some laminate flooring, picked it up, moved it in so to acclimate to the temperature, tore out the carpeting in the kitchen and another room and stuff, so they could dining room, so they could guys could come in and do it. They came in, finished trimming the carpeting just right, laid the stuff all out, did it all good on Friday. Saturday, he moves all his stuff out, and he had a semi-load moving stuff out of the shop, and he had a 10-horse, three-axle 10-horse trailer setup they loaded stuff into, and another 6-horse trailer that they loaded stuff into. And they just were moving stuff down, and so Sunday morning, my wife and I went over there and met Brendan's fiance, who started cleaning, and we spent all day until dark 30 cleaning the house over there. If she was going to do it by herself, it would have taken her 2 or 3 days. Exactly, gunslinger. I mean, white carpet, it's like,
I can tell you why they do it. It's so it sells the house faster.
Yeah. But in the kitchen?
Yep.
Yeah, to me, it would be, okay, yeah, but you're going to have to pay for having laminate put in because I ain't buying it with this white carpet in here. But, so we spent until dark 30 cleaning. And then yesterday we started moving stuff over. Today we moved the beds over. The one bed up here was a day bed with a trundle under it. Had to totally disassemble it to get down because up here, to get upstairs here, it's a little narrow stairwell coming up, and the top landing is about a 3-foot square area. But you got to duck because the roof is sloped. So we had to, and there's a railing across the top so the kids don't fall off. So we had to lift it over the railing and take everything down. Took down the fridge I had up here, the storage cabinet where I had all my food and stuff in. Had to take it all down. Got the beds out of here, both frames, both mattresses, the box springs, and everything down and out. And things, and so things. Yes, I am Little Mouse. I am not the best laid schemes of mice and men often goes. I mean, yeah, it was just on it. And it was just, yeah. So guys, you've heard me now whine. I want to hear you guys whining in the side chatting down below here. But my question is, how do you deal with the things? Well, when we found out that the cable wasn't going to be able to do anything, we were both kind of a little annoyed, and we started scraping some stuff. And we basically went back to doing more outside cleaning, and just worked hard and got stuff done. And it was just, things were just rather busy. I spent just before coming on here, I spent the last hour and a half over in the shop, sweeping the shop out because he'd park his equipment inside the shop to work, track mud and stuff. So I was cleaning the shop and everything. So yeah, exactly, Gunflinger. Exactly.
What do I do? How do I deal with things like that? Walk softly and carry a big knife. Oh, wait, wrong video.
Yeah. So guys, we were supposed to be talking about knives, which, where did I move it to? Knives, the right one for the right job tonight. Well, that's going to be put off about a month, or I may move it back up earlier as I shift things around here. I got schedules out to the middle of March of topics for Tuesdays and Fridays. So
you have a problem with my knife there, Courtney?
No, it sounds like she likes it. Now that's a knife.
Well, if you look at Smoky Mountains Knife Works, they have a lot of knives on sale.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, wait, I've got like 8 of them down here. Which one did you want to see again?
Oh, okay. So anyways, basically what we're talking about then is Murphy's Law. If anything can go wrong, it will go wrong, and at the worst possible moment. So, yeah. So finding out when we're supposed to be getting internet in, you do my live from over there.
Hey, Courtney. No, my crocodile knife Dundee is right here. That's that one. This is a knife.
Yep. Uncle Al prefers the little knives.
Sorry, I had to derail it.
If you eat all your spinach and vegetables, when you grow up, you can be big like those other knives.
Where's? Oh, that's a fork.
I always have some kind of sharp cutting utensil near me. Always.
I got forks and spoons too.
Yeah, if you got a good enough knife, you don't need a fork.
Try to eat hot soup with a knife.
I said you don't need a fork. I didn't say nothing about a spoon. But you can
Hey,
take
guys.
a knife and make a spoon.
Look at
True.
Jay's comment. He's reached his knife limit for his bug out bag. He's knife heavy.
Well, just lighten up.
But yeah. Oh, so I don't have any. Like I said, this is the knife I have up here with me right now. I don't have any of the other ones. So I figure, hey, how do you handle basically when everything's planned and it goes?
My answer is simple. To be honest, I pray.
Yeah.
We all pray.
You guys have no clue to my temper.
Hey, Urban Grandpa Prepper.
Hey,
My
Ray.
mom made a comment 35, almost 40 years ago that if any time I lost my temper, she did not want to be in the same state. That came from my mother.
Yeah.
So I have to pray. Otherwise, if I lose my temper, it's not pretty. Kind of like when somebody went after my kid. I lost my temper.
Yeah, hip shoot. Why bring a knife to a gunfight? Simple. You run out of bullets, you better have a backup. And of course, you can always go back and watch the original. I just thought Magnificent Seven. I forgot James Colburn's character.
Right.
Faster than a gun was he with his knife.
And besides, a properly trained person with a knife will definitely, if they're within the right distance, can definitely deal with a person with a gun.
Yeah.
Because I can cover 21 feet faster than the average person can pull a pistol. So that for me, that's not an issue.
Yeah. I'm glad my dad taught me at a young age speed draw competition.
The simplest answer for that, though, is if you're the one with the pistol,
back up as you
get
go.
off the X. Get off the X.
Yeah.
And anybody that's had training will understand what that means.
All righty.
And there's Dave's link.
Yay, me.
Courtney.
Of course, I think everybody in here already knows my channel.
Yep.
Oh, I picked up a few more subscribers. So hopefully they're here tonight. But yeah. So those that are here, this is. I know it sounded like I started with a wine and BIT session, but I just wanted to get a point. I said, all right, so things went totally wrong for me, but what can I do about it? I just keep on keeping on. Deal with it. I mean, I spent time cleaning the shop over there. I'm gonna keep on broadcasting up here for the next 2 weeks, and then move over there. Jay, problem is
they might throw it back.
When you toss that pineapple, if it don't go off at the right time, he might throw it back, or he may be running away from it.
Nope. Just use your knife like a baseball bat and knock it back onto him. Carry a big.
No, that's just when you do the cartwheel and kick it back.
I'm too old for that crap.
Me too. Yeah. I mean, my wife and I, when we were carrying the trundle part out of the truck into the house across the street, we're there like, we're picking it up. The two of us are picking it up. He goes, I remember when I could pick this up by myself and carry it, no problem, over my head. She goes, I remember when I could do that too.
Hi, Homestead Aquarius. I just can't keep cracking up.
How many things did I find during the move that did not remember having? Well, I found something I thought I had lost, and that was where's I got it right here. Unless I lost it again. Oops. No. Here it is. I found it. Found one of my eyes to watch you guys with.
Oy vey.
Yeah. So it's now back in the
Little box.
Dr. Jekyll hat. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde hat. Exactly. Make lemonade. Okay. And that's the other thing, CR, that you reminded me of. Usually I make up a list of for the each live stream of tags, and I'll set it up 2 hours in advance, which I did. I forgot to go back in 15 minutes afterwards and upload the tags to the video so that it would go, anybody searching for certain things, it would spring up and hit them. Oh, there's a live stream about this. And they, because I've actually picked up a few people on that. And so I've, my tags, one of the things was making lemonade or making lemonade from lemons. And, when, a Murphy's Law was in there. And so, but what the FTF is that? Courtney, if you go back to Halloween, you'll see me wearing the hat and the cloak and the big old bug eyes and stuff. And
in other words, Uncle Alan's bad day after church calls.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Now you want to snafu. You've manned the phones for 4 hours with people on the other side. Says, why is he whining so much? No, he's blind. I'm saying blind till I get hoarse. So his horse is blind. No, ma'am. I'm trying to say the vet here is blind. So why is he whining? No, blind. BLIND. Let me get my supervisor. Do that for 4 hours.
You got that right, Gunslinger. Oh, yeah. So I know those that have had things just go totally south on them was like those down in Louisiana during this last the couple of hurricanes this summer and early fall. And then Daniel Arms, if you were watching his thing last week, he were over there and he had a professional over there and they were taking this tree was kind of leaning towards his house. So they bobbed a little, cut a bunch. Okay, it'll miss the house now. And they were trying to cut it to go one way and it spun and it went on the house and just caught probably about 4 or 5 feet apart over the house, and just, it's like, guy, you drop a tape measure, you measure it. So even if it falls at the house, you want it to cut enough off before you drop the whole tree.
No, actually, the proper way to do this is you have a tension line against it so it doesn't spin. At least that's what we did when I was like 15, 16 playing in the treetops. We always use lines to make sure they never went the wrong direction.
Oh, yeah.
But hey,
yeah, thanks, Will. I heard of every kind of joke with wine. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm not, I'm not whining. I just pass it on what happened. I've been.
I've got some Ritz in the kitchen.
I can't do it.
I mean, if we want to pass some out, I've got some extra Ritz in the kitchen we can pass out to everybody, but I didn't think we needed any.
Oh, Lord.
If I lemon, yeah.
No. We ain't having none of that no more. No more.
Bank off of another tree into the house. It's like I was watching the Japanese news. This one guy was cutting it down, missed the house, got his car. I thought that was funny too. It's like nice car, brand new. Tree misses the house completely. Brand new car. It looked like a U shape because all the tires are sticking up like that now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you want to, I we thinking about it, what things that went wrong for us, today and on Sunday with having to do all the, supposedly, they, his girlfriend, my wife and I started the kitchen. My wife was in the kitchen, started cleaning the kitchen of the new house on Sunday morning. I went back and started cleaning bathrooms 2 and bathroom 3. Brandon's fiance was started cleaning the master bath and the master bedroom. When I got into the master bath later on, because I was going to use the Clorox inside all the drawers and stuff, because just because it's like all over the floor. Even I started sweeping and like too many hairs around, certain types of hairs. And it's like, no, got the vacuum cleaner, vacuumed everything, and re-cleaned that bathroom. But you want to. He coughed up a lung. Now when you do that, don't just hide yourself. Mute the microphone. We heard it all. See, things went wrong for you, Al.
I know. Oh Lordy.
But on some of the videos I watch, I don't know why YouTube does it. Probably because they know I like it now and then. One of the videos that pops up on the recommended off on the side there is one of instant karma for car drivers, or instant karma for truck drivers, or instant karma for motorcycle drivers. Things where people are doing stupid stuff, and karma comes and bites them hard. Like the guy that was popping wheelies in front of cars and stuff, and all of a sudden he popped and went over backwards on him and bounced off the hood of the car behind him.
I like the one when the guy's doing a wheelie and popped onto the hood of the police car.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny because the cops are looking at him like, what the hell's wrong with you, son?
Or the guy who thinks he's a smart aleck in the middle of winter, standing on the edge of a pool in his skivvies, jumps on the pile of ice or the sheet of ice there thinking he's going to go through with it, and cracks his skull and leaves a bloody little trail on the ice.
True.
Yeah.
Smart.
Or the one that just thought he was going to do a cannonball and does a tailbone onto the ice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Homestead Aquarius. Hey. All right. I'll make sure I haven't missed anybody else in here. But yeah, there's, Murphy's Law hits all of us at one time or another. Nothing's as easy as it looks, especially when you go to move, because especially if you've been there a while, you're going to find crap you forgot all about. I'm not even looking for, well, we've already started it because I got 2 cargo containers out here, and for the last 2.5 years, I've been moving stuff up here from California, and I move stuff up, and it's like, my wife's going, do you really need that? Do you really need that? As I expose more of my old shop down there. And it's like, okay, I'll get rid of it. Yes, I need that. I need that. I need that. But yeah.
Hi, Anthony.
Hey,
Anthony. The Darwin Awards, yes. Oh, yeah, yes, true, Anthony. Everyone has a plan to get punched in the mouth.
Oh, Anthony did a nice owl video. I don't eat owl eggs too many. Gives me heartburn.
But yeah. So yeah, things went a little askew today, but all in all, the going with Fibercom, good company, Fibercom, instead of Sparklight, they suck. I'm actually getting a really decent service for half the price. And Fibercom, when I was talking to the lady and told them that Sparklight does not have exclusivity rights to the city of Basalt. The city council said they didn't. The city attorney said they didn't. She was like, really? I gotta let my boss know about this. And she could hear, typing away on the computer, sending an email out to him. And she goes, if we come down there and we do the city, you get a bonus because you're already on Fibercom, so there won't be any extra hookup fees or anything else. So that's another bonus, and hopefully they get it down here this summer, because they're hitting all the small towns around here right now. She goes, yeah, we've been busy here, and here, putting stuff in during the wintertime, and it's like, cool. But yeah. I'm just reading stuff. Getting sucker punch always makes one drop their plants. That's right, fishes. Oh yeah, Anthony. Yes, exactly. How is the little one doing?
Better than the rest of us. It eats, it sleeps, it poops. What more could it ask for?
And it gets cleaned up too by somebody else.
You always free range it. Just don't have white carpeting.
Free ranging it sort of reminds me of the book Lord of the Butterflies. But yeah, what was that? My note. Well, when I got my first real rifle, I was 16. When I got my first pellet rifle, I was 12. Of course, my youngest son,
hey, Kaylin,
he didn't want any of the rifles or shotguns I offered to buy him. Who's leaving?
No, Kaylin's here.
Kaylin's here. Hey, Kaylin. Big Blue House Homestead is here too.
Welcome.
So, my youngest son, who turned 21 this past September, didn't want us to get him a gun when he turned 16 or when he turned 18. But when he turned 20, he bought himself a Marlin 4570. Unfortunately, he ran into the fact that round is not popular and not easy to get.
Even less so now.
Oh, yeah.
If you ain't got it, you may not get it.
Oh, yeah. I've got everyone I can looking for 4570, and he wants like 6 more boxes just to have around, because he burnt all the other stuff up at the gun range, getting his sight picture down and on target all the time.
Better learn how to reload. You're not going to see 4570 not too soon.
Yeah.
Fall of 2022 is what the one manufacturer I have an ear to said.
Yep. Yeah. So. That's what I just got on the phone.
Oh, good. Oh, so it's popular up in Wisconsin. You guys bought all the ammunition up there. Because I even was emailing and talking with Ryan Jeske down there at Prescott Caliber Club, and he's that's what he does, is buy ammunition, guns, and sell it, and he's having a hard time finding it.
Federal contracts have taken first priority. The problem with the last 2 years is there's been a surge in procurement of said freedom sticks and freedom seeds. And with the procurement by new people and those who already have and want to go out and practice, coupled with the fact that the U.S. military just put in a massive order for more, military comes first, we come second.
Yeah.
Plus, with the new legislation going in front of Washington, it might not come at all.
Yeah.
Right. Did you hear the latest one? You have to wait 10 federal days on top of their regular state whatever to get your ammo, your gun, your magazine, spare parts, springs, paperwork, anything else. 10-day federal wait.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to make a lot of money when I go into the black market.
Well, you didn't say that. No, you didn't say that here.
What? What market?
Yeah.
You gotta remember, I had
Asian
strokes.
market, not the black market. The Asian
market. We don't want to get racist here.
Yeah, it'd be the Irish market then. I can say that because I'm Irish.
Yep. I'm covering all Asians.
So I'm trying to convince my son that all the casings he's been picking back up, all the brass he's been picking back up at the gun range, he needs to invest in a reloader.
That's also getting short in supplies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have a line.
You know how much I sold one of my bars of lead today? $10. Used to be I couldn't sell it for $1. Now, can I buy a bar of lead, Uncle Al? Sure. How much? I'll give you $10. I'm going to jack the price up, sell it for $20. Go ahead, Dave.
That was me saying, yep, agreeing with you.
Yeah, because everybody forgets.
Oh,
and go sit Aquarius.
Thank you for putting anything said on this is the
property of the person speaking it.
No, is strictly a figment of your imagination, and it was not really spoken. No one else heard it.
Gil, you said that wrong. If you think you are seeing a current live stream and think you're hearing things, you are mentally deranged and need to seek medical attention immediately. Have a nice night.
Yeah, like AOC.
And if the day you are watching this is no longer Groundhog Day, you're still imagining things that need to go seek medical help. Yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of tuckered out here though, but I need to get some more ibuprofen. Lots of long guns in Canada, plenty of ammo. Forward any.
They're all hunting rifles and bolt actions and lever actions. I don't think you want to drive up to Canada. I don't think you want to drive up to Canada and be a smuggler smuggling in 4570 out of Canada.
No. All right. So am I okay? I hurt. All the stuff we've been moving across there and all the work we've been doing, all the all day cleaning stuff. All right. It was about 30 years ago, I got rated 32.5% disabled. I got 3 bulging discs, which is these are your disc, a bulging one. So it's just kind of just pushing out a little bit here. 2 protruding discs, really out there and bulging out there, and one that kind of flip flops which side it's kind of bulging on. And so it took the chiropractor about 15 years to get it where it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt, and everything was back in line. Got all the things stretched back out. Got it the swelling down and everything back in and everything, and it's hurting real bad right now. But that's why I've been taking ibuprofen. 600 milligrams at 8 o'clock this morning, at noon, at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And so in another 20 some odd minutes, I'll be taking another 600. Icy hot really doesn't. I mean, the problem with, the hot helps, but when I put ice on it, oh man, my whole back just goes tight and it hurts.
Yeah, but you need flint for the flintlock.
Yeah. Nothing's herniated. Just at the time, it was to the point that it was bulging so bad that the chiropractor and my general practitioner thought it could go, and they actually worked together. Of course, the chiropractor I had wasn't just a normal chiropractor. He was a chiropractor, a doctor of chiropractic, and an orthopedic surgeon. Orthopedic surgeon's assistant. So, I mean, the guy spent 20 years, going to college. Even when I was with him, he would take off a month in the summertime and go do extra courses and stuff. Nope, never had to do any cortisone shots. My chiropractor was all natural guy.
Yeah, you don't want those anyway. They hurt.
Yeah. My mom used to have to get cortisone shots in her knee because she had no cartilage there. She was walking into a Bank of America in La Crescenta, California. The parking lot was sloped, and it really took a weird right at the door to get into the bank from the parking lot was all the water run down across where you had to walk. Of course, all the cars there, the first rain, all that oil is washing down there. And she went and landed on her knee and lost half her kneecap, just totally crushed it. Particles, they had to remove it. They had to stretch tendons and stuff up and reattach. And all her cartilage was gone. And yeah. So, but while she was wearing the cast and everything for it, while they were working on it, she still bowled, and she learned to bowl with a straight leg. And when it cast and everything came off, and she was able to, got full thing to go bowling and stuff. For some reason, now being able to bend the knee a little bit, and bowling, her average score improved like 35 points per game. So, hey, silver lining. And so my silver lining with crappy Sparklight not wanting to service me was that I got connected with FiberCon, and I may get, I got a better deal, and I may get a real better deal if they decide to come down here. If the city can get them to come down here and put their lines up in the city, and the city can then ban Sparklight and say, nope. Doc uses freezing spray before shooting stuff in. Yeah.
Problem is, what they don't tell you is every time they inject that into you, considering it's a semi-hard fluid, I mean, it's not very viscous, it creates a pocket where they shoot it in. Eventually, every time they do it, it starts building up a scar tissue.
Yeah.
What Dave says, go
see
see
Doctor.
Not
touching my shoulders.
Right.
I'm not going to have the shots because they'll build up scar tissue around the injection area, which will create an even bigger issue.
Right. And if it gets filled with dead skin and stuff, go see Sandra Lee on Dr. Pimple Popper, and they'll show you what Dave was talking about. This old guy had it where he got the shots and filled up with dead skin and hardening stuff like Dave says. And God, that was horrifying. I watched that on TLC. Especially when they had to slice it open and then remove the goo. It's pretty horrifying. Yeah. Right, Dave?
Mm-hmm. That's why they're not touching mine. And my surgeon agrees.
Yeah, I try to, CR. I try to look for a silver lining. Of course, every now and then I run into the ones, just so like,
I'm not a half full or half empty kind of guy. It's a glass. It's got water in it. So what?
Okay, I'm 3/4 full. All right.
You just got a bottle with water in it. Big deal. Doesn't matter if it's half full, half empty. No, it's got liquid in it. Drink it.
Yeah.
Right, go get more. Yeah.
Just make sure it's water.
Don't drink the water down in Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah, for the new house also we got it's it does not have a water softener. It's an all electric currently, and so what Brandon was able to do, what he'd been doing, he got all the information, and we got the same system that he had on the electrical, and he has the time, got the old time chart from the power company showing that when each tier kicks in, the time frame and stuff. He has an electric water heater that is really efficient and really well insulated. It runs from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Right now, it still had hot. When I was over there, it had hot water. I couldn't run straight hot water because it was that hot still, and it hadn't been on. It turned off at 8 o'clock this morning. So there's the water is clean, Jay. It's just that it's very hard.
It has dissolved minerals in it, Jay.
Yeah, and so we're gonna probably not in February, maybe in March or April, get a water softener and install a water softener into the hot water line only, because all the lines in the trailer are PEX. A trailer. Well, it's a mobile home basically. It's a manufactured home. I grew up though calling them mobile homes, but this ain't like the mobile home my parents got, which was really nice at the time back in 1977. This is this is really nice.
When you check on your water heater, check on Connecticut.
Connecticut. Well, what?
It's called Connecticut. It's spelled just like it sounds, Connecticut.
And that's to remove.
That's your water softener. It's the best one I've ever seen, and I used to sell them. So
yeah, it's like the one I put in here is Morton, and it's doing a nice job here.
Yeah, you do some research into the Connecticut, you'll find it's a lot better. Let's see if I can't find it.
Yeah, but yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna put the hot water, put the water softener, so it's in line right before the hot water heater tank. Because something I learned here is that actually other places where they've had water softener, you're trying to wash the shampoo out of your hair, and you got to use twice as much water to get the shampoo out of your hair. If you have hot water that is softened water and you have the cold water that's not, it'll get all the soap out, rinse it out really quickly, and you don't kill your hot water heater. And the amount of any mineral stains build up in toilets and stuff is very minimal.
There you go.
All right, in this private chat. So let me pull this up here.
Night, Albany.
Control C. And
yes, you're correct,
open that up there. And going to move that from there over here. And we're going to go, boom. So there it is. Back to comments. Throw it into the general comments for everybody. Night, Albany.
See it.
Yeah.
I know, guess what? There's a non-electric version too. So as long as you have water pressure, you will have soft water.
Cool. Sounds like that non-electric version is what off-gridders need.
Yeah.
And anybody that's done research into water softeners that's an off-grid person is usually got a Connecticut. Not always, but the ones that do research. Some people just settle for the first one they can find.
Cool. So, guys, hey, there's something that came out, another positive thing that came out of today's stuff. Changing it from knives. We will do the knives next month.
Yeah.
Or sooner. I got to look at the schedule, see if I want to move things around.
All right, Anthony, take it easy.
Take it
Night,
easy, Anthony. The little one wore you out today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wait until she has 6 more months under her belt.
Right. Riding it on the pig.
Yeah. Cool. I may have to look in this drinking water station.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like that's a countertop deal,
Mm-hmm.
or under the counter deal.
And pretty much the only thing you need soft water for is drinking and cooking.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to be able to have it in your bathroom, but for a short-term solution.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I'm just going to add that one to favorites. Bookmark this page. Not gardening. I want it to go to basalt. Boom. Done.
Lisa has a question.
Yes. No. Do I have well water? No, we don't have well water. Either here on this side of the road or on the other side. The original compound here I found the well casing when I was putting a water line out to the cargo containers.
You're right, Big Blue.
But as far as a well, no, because the city went in and put in water for everybody. The city of Basalt's only a quarter mile square. We have natural gas, city water, city sewer.
Later, Gunslinger.
All right, Gunslinger, take care.
All right, Gunslinger.
And most of the town has high-speed internet. And even those in those areas that do have the nasty company Sparklight, so have switched over to Fibercom and is using the direct line stuff. Hopefully, we'll get the not line of sight broadcast dish receiver, but hopefully we'll get Sparklight down here to totally wire the entire city. But we have natural gas, city sewer, city water, and garbage pickup. And so, I mean, it's, some of the towns that just a little ways away from us, are still on septic tank, well water, and propane. Now, there's nothing really wrong with propane. And my wife and I are even thinking of just getting, for the house across the new house across the street, getting a propane tank put in there just to run the hot water heater and the dryer. And maybe because we got an electric stove, we're going to learn to cook. See if we can learn to cook on that. If it's too much of a headache, we'll go back to gas on that. Go propane on the stove. But
electric is fun.
The well was capped off. Yes. And so they just capped it off and backfilled it up, and they cut the casing down, put a cap on it, and backfilled it. So,
yeah, if anybody wants to see Murphy's Law, go see Ontario Homestead's channel. Watch a couple of his videos. It's all right, Lisa. Everybody calls me Uncle Al.
CenturyLink also has a bad rap out here in Idaho as well, but not as bad as Sparklight, who I'd love to find out who all the actual money is behind Sparklight that came in and bought up Cable One. Cable One was giving good service, and then when Sparklight came in and bought them out, that's when things went.
Oh, look at the Chinese. It traced back to the Chinese probably. By, I think, ZTE. It's a cable company, right? Sparklight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then it's ZTE. I hate those guys. They got their fingers in everything.
Yeah, sounds like certain political people, females of we're not going to talk about.
Right.
Lisa, if you have a problem with German Shepherds, I'd be glad to take 2 or 10 of them off your hands. I'd like to have me a nice little guard dog pack. Even if the people where I'm at right now don't like them, I would love to have a few.
Typing in Jay-Z. Oh, yeah. So, all right. So that's what's going on. Let me get over here and look at the thing here. Get this in the right spot here. All right. So, in theory, for the Friday night special, we will be talking about have a side hustle for more money for your preps. Next Tuesday, we'll be talking exactly how to do how to set up your food storage. Was it last week we talked about how to start digging into it? Well, we're going to talk about how to set up your food storage, what to store, what not to store. So we're going to be talking about basically, store what you eat what you store next week. And then the following Friday is love. How does it affect your prepping? In contrast, well, so that's on February 12th. Getting ready for February 14th.
Mine's easy. I have none.
Yeah. So those are a couple things coming up. Other ones coming up here in the next month or so is MCI triage. Why you should take CERT training. And MCI is mass casualty incident. EMP, what you can do about it. Shelters, where you make your bed. I got to take that one off there. What is off grid? Knives, the right one for the right job. And some others of these are, I'm debating on a couple of these whether I want to do them or not. But there I got moved up, so I got to update that list there.
Night, Courtney.
Night, Courtney. So, guys, if you have any things you want us to dig into and do some research on it for you for the topic for either Tactical Tuesday or the Friday night special, the email is down below in the comments in the description. And it's basically the name of the channel here without any spaces at Gmail. Send us suggestions of what you'd like us to talk about. And
how to get a moving truck when you can't afford it.
Oh, okay. That's going to be talking about dealing with a bunch of local charities and stuff. Try to get help.
That don't work for me. Already looked into it. You don't want to know what they told me. Because somebody else I know that's of a different gender made the exact same call. They were offered help. I wasn't. Figure that one out.
Yeah.
It's not sexist, is it? Racist? Not racist.
That is sexist, yeah.
It is sexist, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, Ontario said time to start seeds. Not here. We got another month before we start the seeds here. Unless things warming up. I mean, if it starts warming up, so far, knock on wood, the weather's been doing pretty good. We've had snow and stuff, but not as much as expected.
No, it's all heading to the East Coast and the Central States.
Yeah.
It's going to miss Dave.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave, no snow.
Yeah, by the time I get snow at night, it's gone before midday.
Yeah.
Might as well not even get it.
All right, guys, let me throw it up here. Will at JIT Preparedness, formerly Just in Time Prepping. It will be live Thursday, 1 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 1 p.m. Mountain Time. And tomorrow is Wednesday. Courtney's been going live on Wednesday,
9:30 Eastern.
9:30 Eastern. And then Keto Homesteading with Jess goes live for the pajama party, 11 o'clock Eastern to midnight.
Speaking of which, I need to get with Courtney. I think I need to join one of her live streams and straighten a few things out. And no, not for her, for somebody else.
Yeah. So those are some cool ones, live streams coming up here. I'm just reading comments here, trying to keep up with everything. And we're over time, so we're going to wrap this up here, guys. Thank everybody that came in, and we'll try to get some, I'll try to hopefully get some videos out during the week time here about showing what the place looks like over across the street and show you what we're doing with it. But we've been going so busy, so fast. I have the camera sitting over there. I just haven't had time to pick it up and film anything. It's been go Gophers. How many people remember that cartoon? Go Gophers, watch them go. Oh, sorry. Anyways, all right, everybody.
Yes, and Kaylin goes live every Sunday at 7 p.m. Central.
Oh, yes.
For your dietary viewing pleasure.
All right, so there's another one to check out if you haven't been. All right, guys, we'll see you later. As always,
God bless.
Stay safe. God bless. Stay happy. Stay prepared, and we'll see you next time around.